there at spectacular SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Washington Commanders and the LA Chargers.
Your 2025 LA Chargers. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go from SoFi Stadium. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So here come the Commanders, and they are led by the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2024. Greg, it was such a good rookie campaign for Jaden Daniels out of LSU.
And even though he's just a rookie, Mike, I think it's safe to say Jaden Daniels, he is one of the most dynamic athletes that we have in the entire NFL at the quarterback position. And on top of that, he's not a one-dimensional player. Yes, he's going to make splash plays with his feet, and he's going to make some highlight reel plays. But he is a quarterback. He can make every throw. He's got great arm talent. If he can continue to find the balance between those two aspects, he's got a chance not to have just success today. He has a chance to have success for a long time in this league.
14 on the pickup. First down, Washington.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. It's just, he never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss. The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down. So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on fourth down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
So here come the Chargers, and it's year 6 and year 2 for Justin Herbert, Greg. It's year 2 with Jim Harbaugh, but the 6th season for the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 4. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
We'll try the right side now with Harris. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. It's the Chargers in football to begin the second quarter, and they'll take this down inside the 35. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
10 at the 19-yard line.
Give up to the middle to Harris. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they get him down. It's no gain.
He was taken down.
A tackling plan for the defense, Mike, is critical when you're facing a back like this. You know that one guy is not going to be enough to bring him down. You have to get as many hats to the ball as you can, slow him up just enough to buy time, and in this case, they get him down for a loss.
17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal.
That's another Chargers first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Two minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Scrambling to his left. Good blocking, and he's in. Justin Herbert, touchdown Los Angeles. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Commanders nothing. To kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, here's Luke McCaffrey. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score, as this drive begins with a first down. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
An 8-yard gain brings up second.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Rolling right. He's going to keep it himself.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Trying to connect with the veteran Zach Ertz that time. It's 2nd down. And in motion is Brown. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. So backs up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. Headed left, buying time. A good rally to the football to gain a 9, but it brings up 4th down.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
On 4th down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tressway to punt. On the return for the Chargers, it's Darius Davis. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Chargers offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Now Herbert. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Javon Kinlaw in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after 1st down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
So, halftime here out west. Let's send it east to Scott Hanson. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hanson and crew, thrilled to be with you from the Orlando studios at EA Sports, and we'll keep this one short and sweet. Just 1 touchdown on the board so far, 7-0 at the half. Will the offenses pick it back up? To find out, let's rejoin our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as the second half is about to get underway. Just that 1 touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the 3rd quarter begins. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Now, Herbert. That's a short one taken in by Parker. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid gain.
On play action, now Herbert. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete. He was trying to get that to Najee Harris. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. And his left side and taken in by Allen. And he'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Moving left. He'll try to run for it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They run it over center with Harris. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up second and 2 at the Commanders' 20-yard line.
They'll give it to Harris again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Herbert to throw on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
A 36-yard attempt.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. To return, it's McCaffrey. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
And in motion is Brown. They'll go play action here with Daniels. That's McLaurin open on the left side.
To Terry McLaurin. Out of bounds at the 33.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 33, here's 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. And he'll have a Commanders first down as he gets this up to the 42.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Washington.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught by Eckler. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Commanders.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Not much there. Get this down inside the 40. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the zone read, Daniels gonna hang on to it. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long, and here's Daniels. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
Yeah, so there's 2 schools of thought, Mike. 3rd and real long. A lot of people want to sit back, play deep coverage, and keep everything in front of you. But not these guys. They want to attack, get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And if he doesn't, you take him down for a sack.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a first down. Now Herbert on the bootleg. He'll be forced out right. Off he goes. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 38-yard
You know, Mike,
line.
I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Second and 10. They'll drop to throw. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. So right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers will open up a 13-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. To return, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Commanders' offense are now ready to take over once more. They'll do so with first and 10. Here we go. Daniels now going to look to throw. To the outside, into the hands of McLaurin. Still on his feet. Terry McLaurin. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Is good. Makes the score Chargers 13, Commanders 7.
They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick.
All right, good effort, just doesn't work out, but it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
The Chargers offense ready to take over once again. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining for the defense, but burning that timeout early really comes back to cost them now. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the handoff, it's Harris. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On first down, right back to Harris. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Brings up second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain. Another run here with Harris. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up
third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third down and 3.
Kappa. I got him.
Trying to run through it with Harris. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. And in the end, they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.